All right. So here's another thing that they'll do, which I see it happen again. It's starting to, like I said, they always rehash their targeting, right? In terms of doing things again. So with the targeting today, what happened this weekend? Again, trying to elicit the fight or flight. Um, Trying to send me the subliminal message about don't go to your mother. I've never done that. Like I said, in the past, I've never done that. But again, I understand the reason why they do it. And they understand that I know why they do it. So what they have done, right, is to hack into my mother's phone to have her call me, right? And I'm saying hello, hello, hello. I can hear her in the background, but I cannot, I'm saying hello. Obviously, she can't hear me. So this is what they'll do. They've done this before, not just with my mother and her phone, but with Pam's also. But because again, they're trying to elicit some sort of memory, right? That's what they do. Some sort of memory they're trying to elicit. All right, are trying to bring up again power of association and talk about that stuff, right? Power of association. So this is what they'll do: hack into other people's phone, who will call my phone. Their phone will call my phone, and I'm like, hello, hello, hello. They can't hear me, but I'm hearing them in the background. So again, it also has another significant where in terms of you've been bugged or your phone has been bugged. Again, you don't need to remind me of this. I know this. But again, I understand how they think and I understand how the way that they know how we think because of again of what they've done to us and what they've done to our mind, right? And so this is why again you have to try to reprogram your mind, all right? Because they have rewired your mind to think a certain way. So now you have to try and rewire it back to think in a way in which again is not the way they want you to think. All right. So it is a difficult thing. You're not going to be successful for the most part. But you, is again, I'm not a neuroscientist. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that, you know. But I do know certain things, right? And I know from the documents that I've read that the damage that they've done to us is irreversible. Yes, you may be able to uh, reverse certain psychological aspect, but in terms of the neurological part of it, no, right? And even for the most part, the psychological part of it, no. And so we have to learn how to navigate within the space that we create through research and developing our own defense mechanism and understanding what it is that they're doing. Now, also, lately they've been sending me a subliminal message about Kanasi. Again, even tonight you had a guy on the phone, Kanasi, and again you see he was at the bus stop. He didn't wait for the bus. He walked the other way, right? Because they use these type of conversational messages, right? Subliminal messages. So, I guess what I don't know, Pam moving to Canarsie. Like I don't give a damn. They did that shit with Bryce's mother too, right? So again, like I said, I never pass judgment, particularly when I see men uh, who have been uh, who have been violent in terms of against their exes or their you know uh, the people they're in a relationship with, and women who have also done things to their boyfriends or their girlfriends, what have you, because I know how they have manipulated us. I know how they use the technology to manipulate us. And if you don't have the um, mindset to try to figure this stuff out on your own and to do the research and realize what it is that they're doing, you are going to act in a way that will not only endanger your life but the life of the people around you, right? And this has been the case for a lot of us, right? As TIs, as also as whistleblowers, right? And again, this is why I do this. So I want people to understand that there's a reason why they're doing this to us, and there's a reason why because they want to get rid of us. So they try to manipulate our emotions, control our emotions using technologies to plant thoughts into our head, program us in certain ways, which we have no understanding about, right? Because if you don't know, you don't know. But when you do know, now you begin to realize and say, hey, you know what? No. Let me learn how to develop these defense mechanisms, but also know that you have a right to defend yourself, even against psychological attacks. Okay? So that's why I said I don't, blame TIs or uh, people who I know are TIs when they commit certain acts. I don't blame them. Like I was telling them, I said I wouldn't do it, and you shouldn't do it. But if it happens, understand that I'm not going to judge you in any way like these people because I know what has been done to you, right? And I know that it is beyond your control. Okay, so understand that. Now, like I said, I don't condone it, but I do understand. Like I said, I don't. People like Aaron Alexis, people like Myra Mays, Yvonne Hillard, others. I forgot the Chinese guy name in upstate New York. You know, I understand how they play us against each other and how they will always have this mindset that it is acceptable to have casualties, right? And so you must understand that, right? They, in their mind, it is totally acceptable for there to be casualties of war or casualties of these non-consensual experimentation using these technologies, right? So again, uh, I don't recommend people do it. I won't do it. Like I said, I always try to keep my feelings in check, particularly when I know I'm being microwaved, when I know they've, uh, trying to co-op, hijack my consciousness. So there's certain things they can do now, um, that let me put it like this: there's certain things that they've done in the past that work, but doesn't work now, because I have a greater understanding of what is happening, the technology being used, how they're using it, and being able to identify the thoughts when they put thoughts into my mind to say, yeah, that's not my thought. This is being, you know, artificially uh, sent to me as a command, right? So I understand that. All right. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.